William says. We pick up a new item, 5 minutes later, still standing there, talking about lore. Oh, how true that is. Good morning, Dylan, William, Hogos, Hannah. Oh my goodness, so good to see you. It's gonna be a good morning. Still trying to shake this morning voice, or we'll keep it. I don't know why I still have it. I've been up. I just haven't been talking. I've been up for a while, but I've been the only one up. So other than walking a dog and making some coffee and talking to myself a little bit, haven't had a chance to flex the old vocal cords. Dylan, my friend. I just answered or responded to a comment of yours that I just saw right before I hit live. First off, I have a lot of comments to catch up on. You've been watching some old stuff on the channel. Holy moly. You asked about if I went to a particular university. The answer is yes, and I'm curious how you knew that. Paul, good morning. I like small batch in parentheses. Darkness, ciao. So, you can thank Darkness for this stream. Not that I didn't want to, but last Sunday, I got a message on Discord from Darkness, which, by the way, join the Discord. Tired of asking, I'm just going to start telling. But he messaged me, and he said, oh, any chance of a Sunday morning stream? And I actually told him I legitimately forgot that it was Sunday. And at that time, I had made other plans, so I wasn't able to get to it. But I promised him that I would not only stream today, but I would schedule it early. And I did. And we've got some streams this week, friends. Oh, we've got some streams this week. Ideally, before the weekend, I do want to do 2 streams, other than this one. I don't know when. I'll get them scheduled today, but oh, interesting. I'll read that out loud in a second, Dylan. I didn't realize that it makes sense that I was wearing that shirt. Anyway, for streams this week, my hope is that I will do 1 stream dedicated to the Monster Hunter open beta test. I have not tried it at all yet. And I have some indies that I'd like to show off. I have some games that some publishers have sent me that actually look really cool, and I was thinking about doing one-off videos of them. But right now, my production schedule... Hey, Ogos, welcome! Grossly Incandescent, that's the highest tier channel membership, you goober! Although I can't call you a goober, I have to call you Grossly Incandescent, which is still great. Thank you so much, that is unbelievably generous. But yeah, so expect hopefully a stream on Monster Hunter and a stream on a couple of cool indie Souls-like Metroidvanias. I'll probably check out like 2 or 3 during that stream, and then Friday. Oh boy. Folks, you probably already saw my post. I did get into the Elden Ring Night Ring test. I do plan on streaming all 5 of those sessions. They're going to be at some weird hours, but I'll probably extend the stream, at least on a couple of those. For example, on Friday, for my time, the first session is at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So I'll probably start at 6 and go well beyond the actual network test and maybe just switch over to Elden Ring. Maybe just do some fun co-op. Maybe do the DLC actually on my PS5 character. That would be really fun. You're trying to get the Platinum to focus on Monster Hunter? Nice. So Dylan, you had some friends and family that went there and you attended a track meet there. You grew up Mennonite. Oh, okay. Were you in the Pennsylvania area? Yeah, I forgot I was wearing that shirt. That shirt, I don't have it anymore, unfortunately. It got destroyed, but I used to work for the Nature Conservancy. Nature Conservancy had a partnership with Messiah College, and I studied vernal pool ecology with them. So anyway, let's dive into some Elden Ring, shall we? It's going to be a good week. It's definitely going to be a good week. All right, so... Oh, shoot, did I roll it back? Oh, no. I did. I rolled it back. Okay, so we'll have to repeat what we did last week. Obviously, we'll do it a little bit faster. Alfredo, one of my favorite names. Welcome. Vernie, welcome. Oh, your family's from Chambersburg. Okay, so I lived in I lived in Mechanicsburg. I lived in Carlisle. Technically lived in Grantham, which is where Messiah is. Lurk and listen. All right. Excellent. Yeah, I know Chambersburg pretty well. Got some friends down there in York. Excuse me. So right now, this is all episode 25. You know, the one that's been in production for, 5 weeks now? But we did this last week, and unfortunately, I overrode the save. So we'll just have to run through it again, and then we'll focus on episode 26. Orphan, good morning. One thing we did learn was that Mr. Topseer does have a little bit of extra dialogue. Not much, but just a little if you buy all of his spells, even though we already own 2 of them. So first you gotta give him 10 runes.
You are a true, my name, presume only.
Anyone get any snow last night? We woke up to about 4 inches, which is pretty fun.
Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, right. I can tell you, you've seen that. That's the only snow. After they declare the academy, as you might have making entry and so on, when they come. Wine without one, and you'll never. And if once you.
Oh, you're very welcome, Dylan.
I know it, but still.
Very welcome.
Well, that is.
It is a small world indeed.
Accused of, I still the illustrious.
All right, so let's study. And I need 2,500 for last one. And what do I have currently? Now I'll just use both of them. Not in Florida. Hey, Florida got some snow a few weeks ago, though. Depending on what part you're in. I have friends on the Panhandle. They got some snow over in Pensacola. Is Pensacola technically the Panhandle? It is, right? I don't know. What a fun name, the Panhandle. Because it's quite literally describing the handle of a pan. Yeah, up north. That was wild. That was absolutely wild. I can't see him. You there, skeleton. Didn't you see the warning? How are you not getting knocked down? You are difficult. What a way to start. Meanwhile, here in Finland. It shouldn't have frozen. I'm not showing any issues on my end. I gotta use a rune arc now because womp womp. Oh wow, this lighting looks really nice. What time of day is it? Looks really nice. You didn't see it freeze? Okay, good. You know, I had someone on my blind Let's Play, you know, the one 224 parts, not including the DLC. On episode 3, he commented and he said that he was going to watch this whole series, but because of how many mistakes I made in combat, and we're talking in 3 episodes, he decided he couldn't watch it anymore. And he told me to get good. And I just kind of laughed. I mean, fair enough. I'm not going to get mad about that. Here, let's do this. Oh, Jiminy. It's amazing that you just don't get knocked down. Goodness. It's alright. It was just funny. I said, boy, if you can't handle that, you won't be around for long, that's for sure. Warming stones. Grab this arteria leaf. Alright. Much better this time. So what's everyone playing right now? Is everyone playing Monster Hunter Beta? Do you have this map by heart, or do you have no? Oh, I have notes. I have notes. Copious notes. Hey. I love backstep R1s so much. Also, I love that they can actually prevent you from healing, which is something you typically only see from the, what are they called? Shoot, what are those, Vulgar Militia, that's it. Yeah, it's almost a book. Just started Red Dead Redemption 2. Were you just talking in Discord about that? Uh-oh. That is one I would absolutely love to just do a nice, long, slow playthrough of. Playing Bloodborne? Oh, well done. Positive I'm still learning something. Yeah, I do plan on doing and everything possible. In fact, Darkness was helping me make some notes a while ago. It's just this blasted game. Saw them the other day, just about scrolls. Oh, the notes. Yes. Copious notes. Knight, welcome. Oh, Batman Arkham City? Awesome. The Arkham games are so good. I'll be honest, I don't care at all about Batman, but those games are fun. Oh, don't forget to use our Sacred Tia. I had some pretty good notes for Bloodborne, too. And you helped me with some of those. Alright, so we need 13,000 runes to buy everything I want from him. So... one more. There we go. And we're just going to buy... We don't need the Lancer, we already have that, but we're going to buy all the smithing stones, the book. S-Stock is the best stock. Astrologer Staff. Shield, and then all the astrologer set. So there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we're just gonna do a loop around. I'm gonna switch over. Okay, guess you win that one. Oh, right. Actually, first, we're going to beeline for the map. So we're going to go right here. Now, I'm going to see if I can get away with this. I doubt it. But it'd be cool if we could actually... Don't hit me. Oh, we got all three! Oh, that was cool. That was worth it. That was worth the price of admission. Okay, that was you in Discord. I thought so. Alright, so the plan is for episode 25 Yeah, so I've started Red Dead Redemption 2 twice, and I've gotten through the mountain. And then for whatever reason, I just lost track. But I see all these videos of the crazy amount of details and like the NPCs that will have intricate stories that you might never meet if you're just not in the right place at the right time. And that intrigues me. So we're gonna go to this point. In fact, I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna put that there. This arbitrary line is the cutoff. Even though there's really no items between here and there. Hey, no. High frames. So I actually do have this idea that if, magically free time decides to find its way to me someday, where I would love to do a channel that's dedicated to kind of sandbox RPGs like Red Dead Redemption with a storyline, but with the option of just going out and exploring and just focusing on nice, long, slow Let's Plays of those games. I even have, I'll be honest, I have a channel created technically, and I have the name and everything. I've never uploaded to it. Really torn on whether or not I want to do anything with those land squirts. There's no items in there. But I typically don't leave any enemies alive. But they're just such a pain. I've never tested this. I wonder if rejection can knock them over. That would be very cool. Let's try it. No. No, it cannot. All right. So for now, at least I'm just going to leave them alone because there's no items in there. That would have been very cool, though. So get rid of that marker. I think I'll tag these ruins. There we go. Laskia ruins. Got to go get this site of grace. Might as well rest. No real reason other than just to get a little bit of FP back. Alright, now we're going to head towards... Actually, we could use rejection. I don't think you're close enough. Oh, that didn't even knock him down. That's interesting. What? I hate these things, but I like collecting the heads. What? That works. Kukri for the win. Stop moving. Stop moving. That works. Did you know? Yes. Yeah, that's on my to-do list. I do a loop. So I start the lake facing cliffs and I kind of go around here, do a loop, take care of these ruins with Hyetta, and then I'll go and do the cave under here. Yep. But it is completely fine and safe to assume I don't know about something, because what I learned last time we streamed this was that there's an arteria leaf outside that cave above it. There's some man beasts up there, some bats, and I had no idea because I'd been up there and I hadn't found one. But lo and behold. Alright, let's hop on Dorantia. Let's talk to Hayet. Oh, wait, I can't talk to her because I didn't give her the grape in the first place. That's alright. That's okay. Alright, let's take care of this stupid lobster. How rude. Poor stupid lobster. They're the worst enemies. You know that. He's not doing his jump at all. There we go. And it's like, it's not like you get anything good from them. Normally, if I kind of run away, I can bait the jump, but like if I run back and then run in, that's another good one, that big old shield slam. Not that one. Would you? Okay. Gotta have some good stagger built up right now. There we go. Wow. Still. There we go. Alright. Hey, we died to him, what, 4 times last week? So that's better. They're a serious contender for worst enemy in Elden Ring? Yeah. They really are. And one-on-one, they're not terrible. But boy, when you start getting multiples, especially in the, the shunning grounds. I mean, I hate Miranda blooms. Honestly, I despise Miranda blooms. The big ones, they have way too much HP. All right, let's go do the cave. P2R, welcome. So there are some land squirts along the way. Actually, let's do the loop around. Let's kill the man beast and get that arteria leaf. Come on, come do your thing. Hey, Zyder. Yeah, it's actually just starting. Golden Rune 5? Hold on. Wow. I mean, I knew that they could drop golden runes, and it does change depending on the area they're in, but 5 is a chunky rune. Is that 5,000? Or 2,000 rather? No, 16. Okay. Still. I'm not saying to come out here and farm them, but not saying that either. There's the arteria leaf. Excellent. All right. Yeah, the bats can be annoying, but honestly, with any sort of shout or rejection or just a good shield, they're not too bad. Or gravitas. Oh, gravitas is just chef's kiss when it comes to them. Gravitas. And Dylan, was that you too that commented on every time you hear gravitas, you hear it in Detective or Captain Holt's voice? Because same here. I did get an invite. I did get an invite for Night Rain. We are going to be playing that a whole lot this weekend. Starting bright and early Friday morning. 6 a.m. my time. Oh, good. Telescope. Yeah, every time. Gravitas. The vampire's worst thing is their grab. Yep. I remember a cave where there's a ton and they all bolt right for you. Yeah. Actually, there's a really early cave like that. Was it the Highland Cave in Limgrave? Not Death Touched. Yeah. Oh, High Road. Excuse me. High Road. High Road, you can get bum rushed by a few of those. Alright. Now, one thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put on all of my poison resistant stuff, even though it does hurt me defense-wise. Was it the Foot Soldier Tabard? Yeah. There we go. So that's my best poison resist. I'm also going to make any boluses I can. I get 10, that's good. It's just, I hate this cave because I feel like I need to show off all of it, and yet there's only one shiny down in the Poison Swamp area. One. Why bother showing them people like to go down there? Okay, so far so good. Let's go take care of this side area. Oh, you'll love showing the Frenzy Woods. Ugh. But at least in the Frenzy Woods, some areas have like a piece of loot. And like people are going to say, didn't you know you can set them on fire? Yeah, I knew that, but they only stay on fire for a few seconds. And then you have to wait for a while to relight them. And even then, they don't take that much damage. Oh, this is the cave? This one's not too bad. Because I do this. Wait, did the other one not fall? He didn't fall. What a jerk. Well, now it's a pain. Time to run. Oh my gosh. Okay, I take it back. This is the worst. Okay, at least got the big guy. Japers. Well, there we go. Okay, never mind. That was awful. You love how the wings flap on the goofy little scarab helmet as you run? And I never noticed. I never noticed. Oh my gosh, they do. That's positively hilarious. All right, what I need to do is do at least one quick heal. There we go. My blessed talisman will take care of the rest. Yeah, this is where it gets gnarly, though. Okay, good. Oh, you just went down. What's the significance of the use of scarab for those helmets? I'm not familiar with the scarabs. Great question. I don't know. I don't know why they actually... Oh. I'm not sure why they have any significance in lore. I know in Egypt, what are the scarabs to represent? Some Egyptian scholar help me out. I know that there's a significance with scarabs in Egyptian culture, but I don't know what it is that would translate here. So there's one item. There's one item down there that I need to show off, and I just don't think it's worth showing people how to kill all these enemies. We've killed them before. Wealth and well-being? Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Thelnar, welcome. Doctor Who? Sun God Ra pushing the sun around? All dung beetle-lack? So what I could do... could do this. Just to... because the Servants of Rot are the more difficult ones just because they have all those range attacks. Take them out. Okay. Scarabs were incorporated into ancient Egyptian jewelry and were notably present in rituals surrounding death. They were important symbols of rebirth and resurrection, as well as good luck and fortune. So maybe it's like just the kind of the good luck and fortune. That's what confers the benefit. But maybe because they're associated with death, that's why you take additional damage. You're citing the internet. Nice. Hey, it works. Google is our friend. Well, not like our friend, but... Alright, so I think... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I canceled it. Okay. Grab the rune. That's it. That's the only item down there. And then because of our high immunity on that armor, we don't even get poisoned. I think that's the way forward. Yeah, I think so. Wow, almost killed him with a single firebomb too. Alright, there we go. So we're ready for the boss. Let's hopefully make this nice and easy. Let's see. I haven't decided how I want to go about this boss. Probably a buff. No, we can't buff. We can't buff the weapon because with Warcry active it doesn't work. So, we're just going to go in. We're going to... In fact, we'll use this first. We're going to ignore poison. Don't, Blue! You don't have anything to cure Scarlet Rot, you doofus. Oh, way to start. Alright, now I'm poisoned and scarlet rotten. That's bad. Good. Good stagger. Let's heal. Oh, that does good damage, huh? That's like shockingly good damage. I mean, goodness gracious. I had no idea. And there's the fight. Holy. Okay, that works. At least it's not Dark Souls 2. Oh, yeah, Dark Souls 2 poison. No kidding. Well, there we go. And then we will just go back to lake-facing cliffs. Probably going to get a PS5 Pro on the 21st. Oh, yeah? Nice. You're so excited to play Monster Hunter Wilds. I could get a cheaper one, but, well, I can't justify other than I think more money means more power. That's exactly what it means, yeah. Inmate, welcome. Fire's very, yeah, it's really good. Like, I guess I just didn't know it was that good. Oh, you know what? I meant to do something else while we were by the ruins. That's okay. This is actually going really well.
Please, allow me. I can't. I'm happy. Master, do you ever? I would. Well, I don't ask. I am your. Oh.
All right, let's change out of these silly garbs. What was I wearing? Something like that, maybe? I don't know.
Hello, my name is... If I might be... Would you donate? My eyesight is... But when I eat, it will lead me.
Yeah, as much as I typically am an early adopter with technology, especially when it comes to gaming, I do not have a PS5 Pro.
You are most... May the blessing...
I have seen some pretty impressive improvements on some games and lesser on others, so I'm kind of maybe someday, but then again, we're probably getting a PS6 announcement in the next couple of years, so I can probably hold out. Ah, trees. Ah, trees. Ah, foliage. Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty shocked when they unveiled the price of the Pro. It's a PS3 all over again, right? I do want to be grabbing some Crystal Bud and some Glintstone Fireflies along the way. When I can. To be fair, I only bought PS5 because of the Demon's Souls remake. Oh, man. That's fair. But once you have a PC, I don't see the appeal of consoles other than the exclusive. And that's the thing. And the exclusives are becoming a thing of the past. We're seeing more and more. She's not here because I haven't rested. That's okay. There's a site of grace up here. We're seeing more and more Sony and Microsoft exclusives going to PC. And we're seeing console exclusives going to the other platform. There's a... Excuse me. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. There's a heavy rumor that the Halo Master Chief Collection is coming to PS5. Which, that's very cool. Alright, let's rest. Let's do a little Black Flame Blade, because it's fun, especially on the rapier. Granted, I should just be doing guard counters against the puppers here. But we will show this off. So this just brings us to the school. It is such a great thing to be happening in Doctor Who. Yep. And the companies benefit. Everyone benefits. Everyone wins when exclusives, quote unquote, are shared. Everyone. If PlayStation 6 runs PS5 games, I'll skip the 5. Oh, you're still on the 4. There's nothing wrong with that. Only reason for a PS5 is Demon's Souls Remake. It's funny, I was going to say, Returnal isn't available anywhere else, but then I realized, no, it's on PC. So yeah, it's... Oh, by the way, play Returnal. If you've never played Returnal, please play Returnal. I think Returnal is the best Sony-published game this generation that's not a remake. Returnal is so fun. I was hooked on that game. Returnal is one of the best in-game benchmarks on PC as well. Does it? What would I compare it to? Horizon Zero Dawn, Souls-like? No, none of the above. Roguelite, first-person shooter. So very different. Not my standard cup of tea at all, but just an absolute blast.
Hello? Would you donate any? I'm on a pilgrim, and when I eat one of... Hello?
Oh, is it? Sorry, third person. Yep.
Would you donate
Oh, Bullet Hell Roguelite. That's a good one too. P2R. Yeah, third person Bullet Hell Roguelite. I hear a lot of people saying Bullet Heaven. So there's this one channel that I watch a ton of lately, Sift, S-I-F-D. He does a lot of Bullet Hell type games and roguelikes. But he calls them Bullet Heaven. Is that just for the algorithm? Does anyone know? Or is there a distinction genre-wise between Bullet Hell and Bullet Heaven? My guess is that it's just an algorithm thing. Like if you say hell, especially early on in the video, you could, have your video suppressed. I was hoping that would actually hit more than one, but all right. Hell usually means all over the screen, while heaven is a bit more lenient. Oh, okay. Bullet heaven probably means it's easier. That makes total sense. Xylo! Can anyone on PlayStation help you kill the Godskin duo? I'm on PC right now, so I'm not available, Xylo, but we may have some other players here who might be able to give you a hand. So absolutely feel free to ask around. Why are they just standing there? Ah! Probably because they thought their doggo was just going to take care of me. Uh-oh. No, it's not my first run. No, I'm actually preparing for a walkthrough that I'm creating. So not my first run, just this character's low level. And only in Liurnia. Yeah, the Godskin duo is not a fun boss fight. Yeah, that's the thing too. You know, gotta have PlayStation Plus. I haven't had it in about a year now. But I'll probably pick it up again this weekend, at least a month worth, because of Night Rain, the test. Is there a fun boss fight in Elden Ring? Yeah. I think Godric's a really fun boss fight. Honestly, I think Stormveil Castle is pretty much peak Elden Ring. The dungeon is absolutely amazing and a joy to run through. The boss fight's really interesting and fun. Yeah, I enjoy it. You're gonna do a stream later tonight? Very nice.
Would you donate? I'm on a pilgrim when I eat. You're not like they rest their trem howling their frail finger at you. You are with the blessing.
All right. We're nearly caught up with my notes. That was a subscriber. Thank you for whoever it was just subscribed. Apparently my screen is being covered by my notes. But thank you. I appreciate it. Whoever you may be. Hold on. Yeah, gotta keep clear my throat. Zendrex? Well, Zendrex, welcome. Doesn't mean they're here in the stream, just means that they subscribed. Yeah, Stormveil Castle is honestly just amazing. Really and truly, it doesn't get much better than Stormveil Castle. The DLC's got some contenders, but I think in the base game, I don't think any... Okay, Lanedale is cool. I don't know if I call Lanedale a legacy dungeon. Some people do. To me, it's too open to be considered a dungeon. It's not really all that contained. Yes, there's walls on the outside, but that's just me. You subbed, but it didn't show up? You have to, I think for it to show up, you have to have a certain setting turned on in your own YouTube where it says, like, allow to publicly display your subscribe. But thank you for subscribing anyways, Ilo. I appreciate it. And it can take a little while. This marks Melania's southward march. The blade of Mikkel and her clean-wrought knights. Grant her wings never to be clipped. I really like this lore sword because you can see, you know, chances are this is their path, right? I mean, you go from here down. They took the lift down. They followed their way. Maybe they didn't go through Liurnia. They probably did because they probably actually made a stop at the academy. But they came down here, down this highway. Likely crossed this bridge when it was still intact. And at some point, one of her clean-wrought knights either got injured or maybe fell. Who knows? But that's how they ended up in the Stillwater Cave. So this is one of those times where the boss of a cave... Now, everyone at this point kind of knows my stance on the little caves, right? The little mini dungeons. I don't think a boss needs to be present at the end of each one. And FromSoft actually seemingly agreed with me by changing that up in the DLC. But there's some caves where there's actually a little bit of environmental storytelling with the boss. This is one, the Stillwater Cave, because you get the clean-wrought knight who was somehow either left behind or maybe intentionally left behind by Melania for one reason or another. And then the other one is what we just mentioned, the High Road Cave, because the boss there is one of those big sentinels. The sentinels were guarding the bridge leading to the Divine Tower, but you see sections of bridges have been destroyed because of, you know, one of the Great Wars, possibly the Shattering, and there's corpses underneath of some of those sentinels. And one of them fell through a hole, basically busted through a hole and landed in the High Road Cave. And that's just, to me, that's awesome, subtle storytelling. Makes me really, really happy. Yeah, and I think Lanedale officially is a dungeon. So I think if you look at the list of the legacy dungeons, I believe it's on there. I don't know why, just in my own feeble head, I don't really consider it one, but what do I know? need to play around. I need to play around with some fire bombs more. My gosh. Also, repeating thrust on rapiers is so good. All right, this is where things get a little nasty. So let's make some more fire bombs because why not? Blue firebomb only run incoming. Am I the backlogs? No? All right. Oh, that's all right, Xylo. That's all right. But hey, I appreciate it. I truly do. Alright, let's go for the... Oh my, that range. Please kill you. Oh, miss. There we go. They remind you of Liza P? That's fair. Cody, welcome. Good to see you. Maybe I should show off some of these cuckoo glintstones. They're pretty fun. It's not like we can make them yet. Oh, wait. Don't forget your balloon. Ballon. For anyone who might be just tuning in, we have a friend here, Xylo, who's looking for anyone who might be able to assist with the Godskin Duo on PlayStation. So, if you are available, if you have PlayStation, you have PlayStation Plus, and you want to assist, that'd be super cool. Oh no, they actually give you a Golden Rune 6 every time. Well, I mean, they don't respawn, but definitely worth doing. Darkness, you could help out? Come on. There we go. I wonder what the reason they drop runes is. Is it supposed to indicate that they are powered by runes, maybe? Okay, maybe don't use repeating thrust when they're on the ground. Alright, so the only thing, we have a small camp coming up, and then we have the troll wagon, and that's it, and we're finally on to episode 26. We got the balloons, right? Yeah, we got all of those. Probably the fuel for the balloons. Yeah, that makes sense. I always like when people in the chat get together to do runs. Look at Johnny Hornblower over here. Quick, sound the alarm. Oh, kind of worked. Also, have you noticed that these foot soldier guys have crazy hyper armor? Like more so than the actual soldiers? Matthias, Blue, how are you liking Ender Magnolia compared to Ender Lilies? In my experience, it felt like it was a worthy sequel and successor. In every way, it is better. And I loved Ender Lilies. But Magnolia is just an improvement every which way. It's beautiful. Love it. Zyder, absolutely. I will be getting Monster Hunter Wilds. I was just saying how I'm planning on doing a stream this week for the open beta. And what's great is that it doesn't matter what console you get it on because it's cross-platform for the first time ever, and I'm so happy about that. They used to call you Johnny Hornblower back in high school. Were you a trumpet player? I miss playing trumpet. I actually have an alert set up on Craigslist for cheap trumpets because I want to get back into it. Miss it. It was so fun. Oh, Berta, okay. Oh, totally goofed that. Kind of sad when he covers his eyes. Aw, man. Come on, I want to hit you in the head again, just for fun. There we go. Oh, you're very welcome, Matthias. Very welcome. For trolls, use Lord Sword and Greatsword. Oh, yeah. Honestly, the Lord Sword and Greatsword can carry you through 75% of this game. Probably the whole thing, but it's just so good. And the fact that, I think every starting class can use it in two hands, if not maybe like 1 or 2 points of stats. All right, now I do need to take some notes quick on the tree spear because it's very, very good. So it's 15 strength to one hand, which means it's only 10 to two hand, which is great. But Dex is kind of high. You have it to +8 and finish Liurnia. Never move. It's amazing. Not to mention you get the added bonus of the increased critical damage. I mean, it's just a powerful, powerful weapon with a great moveset. Now, what kind of lore does this have? So, Wheeler by Knights employed as palace guards in the royal capital of Lanedell. Okay. Not much. It's a cool looking sword. Or a spear, rather. Clevermore, welcome! What's good? Everything's good. Life is good. Coffee's good. Elden Ring is good. You all are good. Matthias, I did hear that Black Myth Wukong did so well that Phantom Blade Zero actually got like an influx of funding. So they're investing a lot more into Chinese game publication, which is great. Which is fantastic. I don't know if you all saw. If you haven't, I only published it on my Twitter. I tried to do it on my Blue Sky, but I'm still trying to figure out Blue Sky. And I did share it in Discord, but the Game Science, the developers behind Black Myth Wukong, actually sent me a massive thank you care package for showing off their game. I mean, when I say massive, I mean there was a jacket, a sweatshirt, a sweater. There were 6 pairs of socks. There were badges. There were posters. There was plushies. It was amazing. And I didn't get the game from them. I bought the game myself because I wanted to play it. And it just so happens that it was a really, really good game. More coffee would be good? Yeah, coffee is delightful. I'm actually having the rare morning where I wanted my coffee with just a little bit of milk. Normally I just drink it black, but today I thought, I want a little dairy in my life. Socks include, yeah, and the socks are hilarious. Most of them, I think 5 of them, so 6 pairs of socks, which is just ridiculous. But I think 5 pairs are just, they're supposed to look like the footwear that you can wear in Black Myth Wukong, but one of them is a fuzzy pair of socks made to look like a white wolf. It's really funny. All right, so there we go. So that gets us caught up from last week. Crazy how we just did that in an hour. Last week we did it in like 4. It wasn't that long. It was like 2.5. But now we're on to what I consider episode 26, which means we got to go do the Catacombs. A gourd replica. It's funny, when I was opening the box, it was a huge box, and it came from China. It took a while to get there. It's a funny story because when I first got the email from them saying, hey, we'd like to send you something as a thank you, it was written by someone, obviously, who speaks Chinese and had been translated. And so it didn't read very well. And I was concerned. I thought, this seems fishy. Like, why am I giving out my address to someone I can't even really verify? But we went back and forth a couple of times and finally I said, you know what, this seems legit. So I did. And then I heard nothing for like a couple weeks. Nothing. It was just silence. And then all of a sudden he came back with a tracking number and I was able to follow it through customs and all that. And it was huge. It was like 14 pounds. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, when I was opening, I thought a gourd replica would be super fun. All right. So let's go do the Catacombs. Now, for actual episode 26, I'll probably change up the build a bit. But for now, actually. I can't make crystal darts yet, can I? No. You need cracked crystals, and you don't get those for a while. That'd be fun to show off in the Catacombs because of the imps. That's okay. Alright, let's go take care of some vulgar militia. I don't have their locations memorized yet. There's one. And there's one. Oh, The fact that they have a unique backstab animation is the best. What's not the best is the fact that there's so little. Alright, let's switch to the axe. Maybe that'll give me a better guard counter. Whoa, that just... does that bypass your shield because of their weapon? That's so cool. I'm not sure how that missed. That was bizarre. Anyway. I always wonder about the name. Why vulgar? Do they use bad word? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if vulgar has a different name or if it's just a bad localization. Cool armor, though. Freshly singed battlegrounds effusing with the stench of the dead. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, no, it does. Okay. Forbidden lands that will be excised from the memory of history. This is where the vulgar militia serve as untiring, unsung watchkeepers. Could be using the Latin version of vulgar. Vulgar. Hitboxes 101. Yeah, it's amazing. Sometimes the hitboxes in Elden Ring are absolutely peak, and other times they are garbaggio. I guess if you just want to walk at me like that. Bold move. Gosh, their drop rate on their armor is ridiculous. Probably vulgar as in from the countryside. Is that what vulgar can mean? Madonna, welcome! Just wondered if there are any upcoming game releases that you're excited for. Personally, you're excited for Kazan and AI Limit, especially since you enjoyed Code Vein. I'm excited for Wu Chang. I am excited for Kazan. I'm very excited for Kazan after playing the demo. Absolutely surprised me how much I enjoyed that. So that's going to be a ton of fun. Look at that brutality. Belongs in Mortal Kombat. Obscura Expedition 33, I'm really excited about. Very different than what I'm used to, but looks really fun. Oh, I should be making notes here, by the way. Bulgar Militia. Somber Smithing Stone 2. And a Latin word meaning plain, simple, or more specifically use common people. Oh, okay. There we go. That makes total sense. Xylo, they're weak to sleep. If you guys aren't using sleep pots or sleep arrows or anything, or St. Trina's sword. Oh, you know what? Sleep. Oh, sleeping. Well, I was saying sleep. I don't know what else they're weak to. So, getting all nerdy here for a second. So, vulgar means kind of common. The common isopod, or woodlouse, sowbug, pillbug, roly-poly. So, I'm interested in isopods. Their scientific name is Armadillidium vulgari. And I'm realizing it's because, so Armadillidium, from the same word as armadillo, means they can roll up, they can conglobate, which is what that's called. They can roll up into a ball, and vulgari simply means common, so it's a common roll bug. That's so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, so I'm not sure what else. You know who's really organized in terms of upcoming game releases is Blind Playthroughs. He is ready. I'm gonna have to ask him to share his list with me. He is on top of it. But yeah, definitely those. Oh, I hear the coffee grinder upstairs. More coffee. Yes. You want to have a You have a throw off. Spell conglobate, C-O-N-G-L-O-B-A-T-E. Conglobate. It's a weird word, but it's fantastic. Alright, so we got root resin. New word, nice, right? Isn't it fun learning words? It's funny, you get root resin here, you get 5 guaranteed just there, but you get more down here. And this is some of that environmental storytelling that I really love with Elden Ring. They don't do it all the time. Skyrim, I think, is a masterclass in environmental storytelling, truly. And if there's another game that's like that, let me know. And when I talk about environmental storytelling, what I mean is getting me interested in why something is the way it is in a given area without just telling me. So, for example, root resin. Root resin, if you actually read the definition of the root resin, or the description, not that there's much to it, but where is it? Root resin. So, resin secreted from the roots of the great tree. They were once linked to those of the Erd tree, or so they say, and it is for this reason catacombs are built around great tree roots. So, we get this at the roots of the great tree. The catacombs all lead to the roots of the great tree, which is why you find more root resin down here. I like that. It's simple, but it's effective. It just makes me happy. Okie doke. So we won't drop down yet. Just a little bit, Clevermore. I only played Baldur's Gate 3 a tiny bit. It seems absolutely amazing. I bet I would love it. But holy moly, does it just overwhelm me with all the things that you can do in that game. You got him! Hey! Darkness, thanks so much for helping Xylo. And Xylo, I'm glad someone here is able to help you out. Alright, this is where it can get a little bit gnarly. So we're just gonna do this. Beautiful. We've got some Omen. Grave Glovewort 3. 2 and 3, because we already got 2. Yeah, Xylo, let me here. I like to support other people. Give me a second here. YouTube Xylo. Do you stream on YouTube or Twitch? Oh, sorry. I'm not sure what happened. I don't even know when I switched to that. Sorry, everyone. Well, good. I didn't die, in case you're wondering. I just warped back and decided to use another rune arc. I don't even know when I switched to that. One of these days, I'll get one of those fancy stream decks. I was muted too? Oh my gosh. That's actually perfect. I thought it was just you. Wouldn't that be funny if you could customize? They dropped glintstone fireflies. How weird. If you could customize screens per viewer. Like there's someone you just didn't want to interact with. You're like, oh, nope, sorry. I'm ending. That's my ending screen. Just warp back screaming. That's right. That's what I do. Alright, let's try this again. Beautiful. I love that you can just shove these big guys though. No. God, right in the eye. I actually want to see you bleed. I know it's pretty grotesque. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, Warcry ran out, that's why. Back up. No, 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 no! Oh my gosh, that damage. Run away. Ah! There, japers. Let's go take care of these imps. I forgot about them. Oh, you thought the stream ended and you left? I don't typically end that suddenly. Sometimes suddenly, but with a little bit of warning. Greg, good morning, sir. Hey, look, rune arc that I totally didn't just have to use another one of. Why are you even in here? I'm mean, I guess you were locked behind a door of your own brethren. Should you bring Nineveh? If I call for aid, Nineveh will be the first one that I ask for. Nox Mirror Helm. It is odd to find something from Nox in a catacomb. Seems like the last place you'd find it, right? Warned by those committed to high treason, it wards up the intervention of the Greater Will and its vassal fingers. Oh yes, there's more than enough for all rooms, yep. Ow! Smithing Stone 3. Okay. Haha. Ooh, forked greatsword. Nice. Forked hatchet. We got the scythe. Hear that, Dark Osto? We got the scythe. Miss you, buddy. Oh, shoot. Golden Rune 3. Uh-oh. Okie doke. Now is when we drop. Whoops. Stamina. Oh shoot, there's a second one. Huh? No. Is he aggroed? No? Good. Goodness. There we go. There's the knockdown finally. Chaotic! Welcome! Ah, crud. Oh my gosh, there's a whoa. I am underestimating this. Please kill him. Please don't die. Please don't. Where? Oh, I can't move at all. All right, so I gotta handle that a little bit more cautiously. And oh gosh, how do I'm gonna call you Hair? Roy Hair? Ruer Hair? Welcome. Got in just in time. All right, that's gonna be an interesting little challenge. Gaelic names tend to make North Americans confused. Let me correct that for you. Anything not North American makes North Americans confused. Ruri. Interesting. That's such a cool name. I like that. Did I say that? Ruri? I'd go so far as to say even North American things make North Americans confused. Alright, fair. Hey, Xylo! Hey, real quick. We welcome people asking for help. You're starting to border on spam, though. So just, give it a couple minutes and ask. Maybe wait for, new folks to show up. Give them a chance, an opportunity. Maybe I could just cheese this dude. I mean, it's not great damage. Alright. No. Get the hyper armor. Wow. All right, hide. That was awful. That was terrible. Okay. Hey, thanks. Did you hear about the guy that hung out with mushrooms? Well, I don't know what you heard, but I heard he was a pretty fun guy. Yeesh. I gotta find a better way to deal with these omens. That's for sure. Really? I heard he just got punched really hard in the face. Well, yeah, that's because he watched some shriveled up zombie killing his kids. I've definitely heard that one before, for sure. But, hey, it's still fun. Hefty beast bones. You can see the third one just waiting down there. Why has he taken damage? That's pretty cool. I dig that. Alright, anything in this room? No. I shake my fist in your general direction. And do we got one more? We do. Excuse me. All right, now. Wow. Okay, never mind. Warcry makes that more difficult. It's easier just to do charge R2s if I use this weapon. Page ashes. Anyone ever used the page ashes before? They actually seem like they could be good. I mean, pages are kind of scary. They cost 81. They better be pretty good. Spirit of a page who traveled at the side of the noble he served. Uses a piercing sword and crossbow to defend his master. One becomes a page merely by accident of being born into obscurity. Nothing is asked of ability, talent, or volition. That's funny. Dorhe, I know. I have not had the time. I have made 2 videos this entire week. Rude. There's, it's not worthy of an update or anything, but just suffice it to say that current events in the world, and specifically in the good old US of A, have really put a strain on on my personal life and my professional life, for that matter. So, I've been dealing with some things outside of my control. He got lost in the frigid outskirts. No, I've told you time and time again that my game did not come with frigid outskirts installed. I'm playing Scholar of the Second Sin. We're okay. So, just to give everyone who's here just a really brief idea of what's happening. My full-time job, I actually work for the federal government. I have for 7 years. And if you haven't heard, which is completely understandable, especially if you're not from here, the current administration is trying to drastically reduce the federal employee pool, like by 80%, some estimates say, which means we're being, I don't want to say attacked, but sometimes that's the best word. We're being asked to resign. We're being threatened, coerced, and it's put a strain on my mental well-being, to be quite honest. So, that is not to, I'm not getting political. I'm not sharing any political views. It is strictly just, that is what's happening right now. Scholar of the Second Sin is just Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, that works. All right, you gotta dodge a little bit later for that. Hey, Blue, what you doing? There's the knockdown, finally. I'm getting political. What the heck is dirt anyway? That's true. What is it? Uh-oh. Oh, thanks. It's all gonna be okay. All gonna be okay. You're fortunate enough to work for an LLC remotely from the UK. Oh, wow. So I know that you moved to the UK. You're still working remotely for a US company. That's amazing. Good for you. I need to get back and finish Lords of the Fallen. They're working on the sequel, which is cool. Thank you, Madonna. It's going to be good. It's going to be fine. Rinsler, sorry about the government. Hey, appreciate it. It's all going to work out. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. Appreciate the well wishes. It's the last week and a half have been, they've just been tough. So any downtime that I've had, I've been spending not thinking about, or trying not to think about, just the state of things. All right, so that's done, and that is the, what's that called? That's the Cliff Bottom Catacombs. But hey, I thought, if I do get fired, just become a full-time content creator. Instead of making 2 videos a week, I can make 2 or 3. We all know what the first sin is. The second sin is what Blue did to a certain Frog King. Chaotic, you gotta let that go. All right? All I did was quote the game. I didn't even quote the game. I read the stinking game. I didn't know that clapping cheeks had other connotations. Oh my gosh, Dylan has been going back and watching some old videos. My gosh, I do have some old stuff on there. I do need to take a quick bio break. So give me just a couple of moments, and I shall be right back. All right, I'm back. Chaotic, you know what I need? You know what I need from you? I need those absolutely amazing Shadow of the Colossus ballads, poems, sonnets, whatever you want to call it. That's what I need. That's what I need. All right. Oh, we got to save podcasts. Yeah. I want to do a podcast, guys. I do. I've been immensely enjoying podcasts. In fact, I've been listening to a ton of them this past week as I was working. And I want to bring it back. I need to come up with a better, more sustainable idea for a podcast. One that doesn't involve me, playing some older game for 6 hours in a given week, because I just don't have that kind of time. Not if I'm going to also produce videos. So I got to come up with a better way of just handling a podcast, because I would love to do it. I really would. So I have some ideas I'm kicking around. You got to say hi to on Discord? Awesome. I'll check that a little bit later. Okay, so here's where my expertise, if you can call it that, really, really wanes. So, because the map explores this, I don't know if I want to do I kind of want to explore this right now. I think that's what I'll do. Gaming with newborns? Oh, the art of balancing them on your lap? Jacob! Hey, yeah, you're good. We're still going to go for a little bit. I've got some energy. I started nice and early. I would say at least another hour. And look forward to more streams this week. It's going to be fun. So I think what I'll do is we'll go and explore. I don't want to get the map yet, but I think we'll go left up to this tower. Then we'll take the center path where the war is happening. We'll go to the broken bridge here. And then we'll turn around. Living Under a Rock, BlueLizardJello, podcast about animals and plants that can be found under rocks and rotting logs. Actually, it's funny you say that. Because I have so many ideas. Here's the thing. If anyone needs an ideas person, if I can just be paid for ideas, I think I would do very, very well. Because I have ideas galore. One of them that I actually wanted to do the beginning of this year, I want to start a brand new channel where I focus on, and the channel is going to be called, well, like something like In Your Backyard or What's in Your Backyard. And it was going to be a scientific, biological exploration of just what's behind your house. Even if you might live in a flat, you might live in an apartment, you might have a tiny plot of land. Like I have a very, very small yard, but I want to show all the little cool, intricate details, the fungi and the insects, the macroscopic world living under your leaves. It was so cool, and I wanted to aim it towards kids. I want to look at what Steve Irwin did for the larger world around us and break it down and do something similar but smaller. Crimson, welcome! Hey, Orphan. You'd listen? Cool. I have a podcast voice. Now, why do you think that these appear to be almost stone? Right? Like they look like they're statues. This is me just exploring for random, Trina's lilies, arteria leaves. And I think one of my problems with getting started with any of my ideas is I don't want to do it half-heartedly, and I don't want to do it without any sort of preparation. I feel like I'm not familiar with that piece of land right there, and that random rune bear is just chilling. Basilisks are why? Basilisks are cool, aka the Jesus Christ lizard. They're so amazing. Matthias, absolutely. I will always remember the day where he was pronounced dead. I was in college. Dylan knows where. And just people were coming up to me asking if I was okay. I hadn't heard. About to head out for church. Awesome. Have an awesome time. Enjoy your time of community and fellowship. Oh my. Oh my. Japers, I'm gonna die. No worries, Chaotic. We've got some more streams planned this week. I'll get them scheduled hopefully later today. Have I ever? All right, so what's in the chest? So this is what I do. This is what I do on my first run through a new area when I'm making the walkthrough. I simply run through what I think is a good route, and I take notes on every item I find. I don't research it or anything. I just take notes. And then as I do this more and more, and I will usually do at least 3 or 4 paths, or 3 or 4 times through, whatever, I will hopefully find better, more optimal routes. Darkness, thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for helping Xylo. That was awesome of you. He didn't die from that? Gosh, he barely even took damage. Now this staff enhances like your all the glint blade stuff, right? Yeah, it enhances glint blade sorceries. Awesome. Joseph, it's going really well, thanks. Dylan, you gotta head out. Thanks so much for hanging with us, Dylan. Always good to see you, buddy. It did snow last night, yes. We got about 4 inches. It looks like it actually started up again just recently. Oh, golden rune 4, and then you get ambushed. You got the same over in Connecticut, yeah? Yeah, I'm curious to see what my mom got, because we were supposed to go over today. Go spend some time with family, but we called it off because of the snow, but the snow's already done. But they were supposed to get a whole lot more up in Massachusetts. Alright, and that's about it up here, yeah? Oh, don't forget to write your golden rune 4. So you can cross over here, okay. But I don't think I'll take that path yet. Oh, but there is a Miquella's Lily here. I think that there's a story to be told based on the locations of the flowers. I feel like there's gotta be. Got a little in New York as well, nothing too serious, yeah. Yeah, we got about 4 inches. We're supposed to get more, I think, Tuesday and Thursday this week. Which is awesome, because we normally don't get a whole lot here in Rhode Island, just because we're so close to the coast that it usually warms up and turns to rain. Yeah, I think if someone hasn't yet, someone needs to do a study of the Miquella and Trina's lilies, focusing on their locations, their relation to each other, and see if they paint any sort of path. You've been playing Dark Souls Remastered with your nephew? That's awesome. I love that. Yo, Xylo. What's happening? No, I can't. I can't do that, Xylo. Working on a stream here, buddy. Oh boy. Now you gonna stomp? Alright, I gotta heal. Sky just changed? Yeah, it did. Stop it. Why are you so difficult? Oh my gosh. Heal. Ah! Uh-oh. Wow. Killed by a ghost troll. You have a long way to go. Oh, talking to Xylo. Yeah, this build is definitely not for this area, but man, that was rough. Run down of rune arcs. That's okay. Let's keep going. We gotta... He's just a troll. Actually, if I go summon him and then run away... This would also not be a bad idea to just summon Ashes here. If I just hide now. Is he looking for me? Some good clearing. Oh wow, they actually knocked him down. That actually might be the move here, just for fun. So it's Ruri, because I'm trying to remember. It's trying to be a jack of all trades because I want to show people just as many different builds as I can. Okay. You can take him out. There we go. Ah. That's unfortunately where War Stomp just doesn't work very well. Oh my. That'll work. Ow. Ow. Heal up again, my gosh. Oh, but he's got a helmet on so he doesn't take the bonus damage. Okay, just get ready to jump. Oh, how did I miss? There we go. My gosh. Terrible. But you get your flasks back. All right. What do we got? Oh, the Lucerne. That's right. I forgot the Lucerne was here. Gotta love the Lucerne. Golden Rune 3. Golden Rune 6. Crystal. Hey, there's some crystal darts. Okay. Nice that we can get those here. We could, in theory, do this before the cave, the catacomb, the cliff bottom catacomb, and then show off the crystal darts against the imps. I don't know if that's worth it. The hardest part about that catacomb, of course, is the omen. And there's only really one room where we can use the imps against the omen. Do you still prefer a smaller fan base, or would you like to explode? Oh, you know, great question. It's both, right? Which is just such a non-answer. Of course, I'd like to explode, and I'd like to, you know, produce Let's Plays that actually get tens of thousands of views and walkthroughs that get hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. But at the same time, I know most of you really, really well. And I would continue to know you really, really well, but I would not get to know as many new people on this level. And I love how much I feel like I actually know. Oh, that's terrible. So, I mean, I do love the intimacy, if you will, of the smaller channel. But, I mean, you know, who wouldn't want to get big? Even just, if we're just strictly talking about monetization-wise. Raul, I don't personally recommend Enotria right now. Not yet. They have a roadmap, which I don't like their use of the term roadmap. To me, a roadmap is, here's all the new content you're going to get, whereas the roadmap for Enotria was more like, here's all the bugs we're going to fix. There's a really awesome game hidden in that clunkiness. I don't think it's ready yet. I think it needs some time. I think when they're done, if they keep at it, it's going to be a fantastic game, and I want to revisit it. I love the whole idea of like the Pokemon style. This is weak against this, but it's strong against this. And it's not just elements, but they actually confer different benefits. The mask system was really cool, but the performance was bad, and it needs a lot of polish. Chadley, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. Okie doke. So, Do I want to make some sleep pots? How many can I make? I can make 8. I don't know if I really want to do this, but we'll see. Yeah, I think if you pick it up nice and cheap, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. All right, I'm gonna try. Wow, that input read was ridiculous. He just straight up waited until I started to charge my R2. That was insane. Get up. I love that move knocks you back like that, though. It's actually really cool. Come on, get knocked down, would you? There we go. And I'll heal. Sleepy time. Actually, this isn't going so badly. Oh, eternal sleep pots are great? Oh, they sure are. Okay, shield up. Oh, that was okay. I was gonna say that was pretty good, and I was like, no, that was fine. All right, let's catch up. It's Runebear's health, as I say, it really is. You've been getting the ER itch. I'm gearing up for Night Rain. I'm trying to get myself excited. I'm tempering those expectations, though, for sure. Runebears are a punishment for something. You pre-ordered Nanotra and didn't even get the pre-order bonus. What? That's how bad it was. Also, I did all the extra unnecessary steps for the alternate secret ending and the game glitched. Oh, it didn't even work. Get out. Really? Grr. So, wait. Is that what? Is that seriously all that's down here is a sliver of meat? Do you really kill that huge, horrible animal for a sliver of meat? Thank you, Madonna. Thank you. I may have signed up with multiple emails and even had other people signing up for me. Must be good meat, well seasoned. Yeah, nice dry brine for a few hours, if not, you know, overnight. Is there seriously nothing else up here, though? No, I don't have a giant hunt yet. Step right up and get your meat. Well, yeah, because you can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat, right? Isn't that what they say? That's it. That's all that's here. Are you serious? Are you super serial? Oh yeah, the Claymore is just a beautiful thing with Giant Sun. All right. You cheesy assassin in the jail on Ronnie's quest with it? Nice. Okay, so we won't go down there. There's Hyetta again. Which we don't have another grape for her.
Hello? Would you donate him on a pilgrim when I eat?
Isn't this the one where after you feed her, or after you give her the grape, you can go over here and you can watch her eat and she pukes? Isn't that this one? Okay. So we did that, but now we have to go back through here. Manji, welcome. Doing very well, thanks. How are you? Good to see you. You're excited for me getting the Night Rain early access. However, you personally, you could care less about the game because the multiplayer game don't do it for you. However, I'll definitely watch you. I'm very nervous for Night Rain. I think it's cool that they're trying something different. I think it's great that Miyazaki gave the all clear for this game director, who is responsible for the combat heavily in Elden Ring and Bloodborne. I think he was the combat director. So he went to Miyazaki with an idea. He's like, hey, I want to take Elden Ring and I want to do this with it. And he said, cool, make it happen. And so for that reason, I think it's exciting. But I'm with you. Oh, hello. A co-op? I mean, I love co-op, don't get me wrong. But I'm not sure how I feel about almost forced co-op. And the whole, like, extraction aspect of it, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. I should know, in the next 6 days how I'm really going to feel about it. You think it's by the ruins? Well, the ruins, unless you mean the next ruins where you find Hyetta. Because I know you find her by the one church. So maybe it is up there. It's a boss rush style game. Well, and that's the thing. We don't really know how much of a boss rush it's going to be. It might be. But I'm hoping it's not as running to boss as it appears to be. That's not my jam. I love the exploration. You don't think FromSoft or Miyazaki would allow their magnum opus to be shielded for live service nonsense? And they have said in no uncertain terms that this is not going to be a live service game. So we'll see. Raya Lucaria, hallowed hall dedicated to the study of magic. Why shut your doors to me? Am I barred from donning the crown of stone? Yes. Yes, you are. As a person with zero IRL friends who play ER and Souls-like, I'm the opposite of excited for Night Rain. Oh, man. I feel like that's a lot of people. I don't think... Okay, I don't want to say many people aren't excited. It's more Elden Ring, which is good, right? But I've talked to a lot of people who are either very on the fence or just flat out against it. Found Malekith? Excellent. Come on there. Come on, puppies. Right. I gotta wait for that double. Or that one. It's hard locked at 3, and that seems to be more of a matter of convenience for them, just because they've typically, with kind of weird exceptions, stuck or left it at 3. So I wonder if just to keep it simple on their network coding, they left it at 3. Oh, that whimper was sad. You were let down that Ballad of Antara is going to be a free-to-play game. Figured it was too good to be true in regards to how good look. I don't know what that is. Ballad of Amatra. Malekith is kind of hard, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, not a pushover. We know that FromSoft's nat code is second to none. Oh man, so true. So true. I heard that Elon Musk actually approached FromSoft and said, listen, I want to make this space internet called Starlink, and I heard you guys are the best in the biz. Could you help? Oh my. Oh look, more doggers. You died without doing any damage? Hey man, we've all been there. Ah, no. Not like this. Ghost flowers. Dogs are such dangerous enemies in every game. True story. Trailer for Ballad of Antara made the game look absolutely amazing. I have to look it up. Chadley's got a good idea. Do more damage to him than he does to you. Also move around a bunch. Think Sekiro is the only FromSoft game that made dogs that didn't suck to fight? Yeah, that's especially with Shuriken. Shurikens were amazing. But then again, if they gave me Shurikens in this game, they probably wouldn't be so bad either. The ones that stick out in my mind most recently... Oh, you're talking about dogs. Oh, yeah. Last of Us Part 2. Enemies to... Yeah, the dogs were pretty interesting in Last of Us Part 2. They seemed... Well, in a lot of ways, the enemies in general just seemed intelligent. Got a little something in my shirt? You're right. Change it. Better? Oh, now it's on my face. Oh, does it actually... Oh! It actually keeps the blood on it. I thought if you changed out and put it back on, the game would forget that it had stains on it. That's cool. Your ads are trying to get you to gamble. What? I don't choose the ads. You're resistant to wasting money. That's good. That is a good trait to have. Let's just go take him out. This guy's lightning, right? I think he does a whole lot of lightning. Let's go ahead and... Today I learned the blood persists. Uh-oh. Oh, we got lucky. He could have killed us. Dragon Cult Prayer Book. Now that helm is a rare drop. Or not a rare drop, but like a random drop. I don't think that's a guaranteed drop from him, right? Why? What am I hitting? I don't know. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come back. Sorry, folks. We're back. I gotta change my hotkeys, obviously. Or get a stream deck. I gotta put that on my Christmas list. Alright, smithing stone. 4. Is Burn O Flame good? Yeah. I have no experience with it, but I'm sure it's amazing. Dude, I've got this streaming thing down. I remember one time I was streaming and Ninja was watching, and he messaged me on the side. He said, "Bro, how stream so good?" And that's what he said, because that's how he talks. He said, "How stream so good?" And I said, "You're not ready for this, fam." And then I dabbed, and he said, "No cap." And that was it. And now look where he is. I mean, he's doing amazing. Good for him. What? What is going on? What? All right, hold on. I gotta figure these keys out. That's stream starting soon. That's game. That's... Okay. Is your lizard a specific type of lizard or general? It's just very general. Yeah. Very, very general. All right, resurrection painting. Okay, so that's looking at a minor Erdtree, Ray Lucaria. So that's got to be like somewhere up here, right? Maybe you should put tape on your hotkeys. The thing is, the hotkeys are just my arrow keys. Oh. I wish I wasn't so sneezy. It ain't easy being sneezy. Then you can do a sign that says, "Be right back, shedding skin, re-sewing my tail back on." Gross. Oh. Oops. An ad just told you to install an 18 plus game? Whoops. After he first tries the boss, he can do resewing my tail back on. You know what I need? I need to have a screen grab of Leo, which, by the way, if you've never watched the movie Leo on Netflix, do it. It's hilarious. The one where he puts the Band-Aid on his tail. You need to drop Blue Lizard with a Band-Aid on his tail. That's... Oh, you know what? Actually, oh, that could be a really good emote. Since we only have the one. That could be a really, really fun emote. Beast I... Oh, shoot. There's a Mariner here. I forgot about him. We never got more info on Torrent. Nope, we sure didn't. Really? And he's way up there. He's not even in the water. Good job, Blue. Stop it. Now let's try. That's okay. Oh wow, I knocked him out of that. That's cool. That was actually really, really good damage. Wow. That is not how boats work. Don't act like a boatologist, all right? No one likes a snobby boatologist. I should know. Back up, back up, back up, back up. And... yoink! Is it bad that I know most of the Elden Ring mobs because of the Carbot animation? Yes, but also no. That was shockingly good. The Black Flame Blade. Am I still on the right screen? Good. And what else we got in this little graveyard? Smithing Stone 3. Although, do we even celebrate those with the Mariners? Yes. When it's me playing. When it's me playing, we celebrate every win. Because it's kind of shocking. Cerulean Beetle. Actually, I want you. Use one of those. There we go. Might as well use a Crimson Flask as well, because I saw Crimson Beetle. Do like their lore. Before tree burials, they would take the dead to the afterlife when water burial was the culture. That is really cool. But I don't play these games for the lore. Lore is stupid and hard to understand. Anyone on PlayStation who wants to fight Malakath with Xylo? Actually, oh, we got one of these. Starlight Shard. Oh no. I almost just went off the cliff because I put the controller down and I had back buttons and it made Torrent move forward. Said Blue likes to wait until I binge lore videos for games I've never played and gets his lore info from me. That's... Shut up. No one needs to know this. No one needs to know these secrets. Rude. Rude. Still rude. Never mind. Just go back to the old tried and true. That's not the tried and true. Tried and true is gonna get me killed. I'm sorry. That dude does Deathblight? It makes sense given where he's at, but I thought he was freezing me. Oh, that's funny. Do you know about the Beast Torch and Basilisk? It repels them. It repels Basilisk? I guess that makes sense. You've died like 20 times now? Those are rookie numbers. You can tell he is a Deathblight enemy by the eyes on them. I need to go see this. Today I learned Deathblight crap. We've learned a lot today, Chadley, haven't we? I'm not fighting him. Going back to my runes to try that crab again. And I have to look for those eyes. I truly didn't know. Oh, that's horrifying. Wow, he is all about this Deathblade, huh? Now, even these little crabs are all infected. These are cool looking. I never... My attention to detail's bad. Look at those. Ew. There's actually a lot of cool attention to detail right in this area. Same eyes on Godwin. Neat. That's super, super duper cool. All right. So what have we done in this episode? We started here, we went there, then we went there. And actually we went here and we looped back around. All right. All right. Now ladies, yeah. What's cooler than being cool? I don't know what I'm saying. Huge lore implications. Blue says neat. That, you know what? That's going to be my new channel. My new channel is going to be Blue Reacts to Vatty. And I'm just going to watch Vatty videos and go, huh, neat. Your definition or idea of terrifying clearly is different than yours. Do you not find it terrifying? Alright, so we've looped back around. Cool. You actually laughed out loud at that? Thank you. I'd watch that. That'll be your pitch me to catchphrase. Ha! Neat! It's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. React videos are weird. Yes. And the thing is, most of them aren't reacting. Not truly reacting. They're just watching. Did I already talk to you? Ah, the puppets. The puppets besiege us. Well, takes care of one. You had a terrifying idea yesterday, even though it's probably already been thought of, but that's besides the point. Ooh, what's your terrible idea? Let's hear it. Missed. Alright, now we gotta start scouring for other little bits of loot. Interesting thing. I think that's gonna be part 26. I think that's probably enough, honestly. But I just have to make sure I do some scouring, because this is where they like to hide stuff. You know, behind rune bears where you get a sliver of meat. Did you know the ruins are chunks of Hermazula? Neat. That was cool though. That was, I think, my favorite revelation in this game was early on finding the rune fragments and the sanctuary stones, and you read the descriptions and you see these ruins and you look up, you're like, nah, something fell. Something absolutely positively fell. And then when you eventually find out Farum Azula exists, and you can go there, and it's its whole zone with amazing lore implications, that was so awesome. That was so cool. That was neat, if you will. All right, so we have. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but here we are. You know when they say you're suffering from sleep paralysis, that you're actually getting a glimpse beyond the veil to the unseen dimension? Well, what if an entity infected you with, what? Why are we talking about sleep paralysis? Why are we talking? This is scary stuff. All right, now with this resurrection painting, because I just don't remember this one off the top of my head. I'm in a graveyard. I'm looking at Raya Lucaria with a minor Erd tree to its right. But I think it's got to be that minor Erd tree, right? I think it's got to be this one, which would put that up there. You know how in some games you can't sleep when enemies are nearby? Now think about those nights IRL that you can't sleep. Oh, I like that one. Do you like that? Look at the wolves playing. Aw. Silly wolves. Is there any loot on top of this ruin? Man, I want to sleep, but the problem is I have 12 hours of work in about now. Ooh. Yikes. Wasn't that one behind? Oh, that is the one behind Ronnie's castle. Yeah. Yep. You are correct. So is that about it for this area? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, he says. For he has forgotten the most important zone. And he almost just died getting to it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hate climbing down with Torrent. I don't know why I try. You made it! I got the title, which makes it official. You know, the problem with Souls-likes is the like part. You know what they should be called? Souls-like-likes. And it can have a whole bunch of meanings. It could be like, you know, like in elementary school, like when you like someone and you like the Souls games, right? Or it could be a like as in Zelda, and it takes your shield. So maybe a Souls-like is a game that has a crush on you, but also eats your shield. Eh? Think of the lore implications about that one, Vatty. Neat. Watch this backstep. Oh, he's got the moves. Much like Jagger. Playing Lords of the Fallen while watching you. This game is absolutely beautiful, but it's very clunky. It is very clunky. Ooh, hello. And pulls your hair because it doesn't know how to process its feelings. I like that. That was good. All right. So we got some exploring to do. Now we still have to go and turn in our death route to Garank. Oh my. Alright, so what do we got here? Sorry, I was waiting for a second. Did you see my post about the Beast Torch? Yeah, with the Basilisk, I did. So we got a 2, 6, 1, 3, 2, 3. Meh. Not the best graveyard haul. Trust me. I've seen much better hauls out of graveyards. But we get a cracked pot. Zach, hello. Let's go. Hopefully my back will stop hurting so I can play again one day. Oh no. Oh, I truly hope it does. I'm sorry to hear that. Necromancer Bob here with my latest unboxing video. Oh my. Jiminy. Oh. God, how good this place is. Cracked pot. Jarvis is such a great spot to get consumed. Oh man, it's amazing. Trina's Lily doesn't respond, but other than that, yeah, so much good stuff. I mean, it just completely makes just about any other plant farming area obsolete. So good. Excuse me. All right, is that all the items other than the plants? Because let's see, what do you got? You've got golden tarnished sunflowers. Or tarnished goldens, rather. Rawa fruit, of course. You've got poison bloom. You got gray violets. Eye of Yellow. Does the Eye of Yellow respond? It does, right? You got Erd Leaf, of course. You got Herba. Did I get any Herba? Oh, there's even a Mikola's Lily here. Huh. Is this one of the few areas where there's both? Did you get the crackpot on the roof? Yay. And unless there's another one. I did get one. When I was coming down, I did drop and get one. Oh, there's another Mikola's Lily. Okay. That's the one. Okay, yeah, I got that one. You can have mushrooms. Vibes for Jackson. I believe there's 2 pots. So I got, oh, there's an arteria leaf. That won't respawn. That's good to know. I got, oh, there's another one. Yep. Vibes for Jackson. You are correct. There is another one. Another, oh, it's a ritual pot too. Okay, good. Good call. That should be it. All right, let's go talk to the Jabern.
Hello, Cos.
Hello, Cos. What are you doing here? I'll be your potentate.
Gosh, it's not easy, but I know. It's just a little test.
The Beast Slayer, welcome.
Your skin isn't so smooth.
Yeah, I don't moisturize.
Slick, slidey.
You need
hands.
slick, slidey hands.
You know, I'm sorry, Cos. But I don't think.
Should we go back to Round Table Hole and say, hey, buddy,
What a
you got
shame.
slick, slidey hands?
Don't look so. We can still come back and visit me. Don't look so. We can still
Now,
chat.
does he get any new dialogue when you rest? I don't think so. Yes, I did get the coffin. Yep, all the coffin loot. What are we up to? We're up to almost 40,000 runes. Not bad at all.
Oh, I'm happy. I have good. Have you noticed the red? I asked the villagers, and they said you'd be.
Oh, glad I got permission.
Go on, cut. Who knows?
When you learn the lore on the pots and how they're alive, yeah. And you get to fight some of the either failed experiments or precursors to what they become. Yeah. It's pretty gnarly.
Ah, say, cuz, he used to live here with us. I asked to go. So, if you see it, he's big. Uncle Al. My home. I suppose that. So, I'm.
Gosh, you got to rest between all of these. Do you remember all those clickbaity videos that came out when Elden Ring was first unleashed? I mean, released all guaranteeing an OP build? Yeah. Yep, and you know what they all did? They all went to go get the meteor staff. That's what every single one of those videos was.
Uncle Alexander. My home is.
All right, so that's it for Jarburg. Okay, so let's go to Grank. Oh shoot, is he gonna attack yet? Uh-oh, I hope not. Blue did 100 of them. Bought his house with revenue. Sell out, I tell you. Oh, 100%. Okay, good. I can't target him yet, so that's good.
Feed.
Bestial Vitality. And I'll do it again when Night Rain comes out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a video, how to become OP in Elden Ring Night Rain, and I'm just going to upload a video of getting the Meteor Staff. That's what I'm going to do. How good is this? Only 12 fate. That's not much. Costs 18 FP. Compare that to heal, which is 32. Same FP required. I wonder how good that is. And if that's boosted by the Beast Claw Talisman, probably not. Recently started watching when you started your second playthrough of Elden. Awesome. Well, welcome, Beast Slayer. 40-second video, boom. Then a 6-minute ad for Raid Shadow Legends. Are you mad yet? Still not good. Good. All right, let's go back to... It's actually pretty good for early game due to having low HP. Yeah, I want to see what it does total over time. Just seeing if there's any new dialogue yet to be had. I don't think so at this stage.
Always good so.
Nothing from you. All right. So that's about it, I think.
It's about time. I'll see you again.
Okay, bye. That's not a bad little run. I think that'll do for episode 26. So that gets us up to there. We could cross. We could. But I'm thinking at this point, after this, we'll go down the Broken Bridge to get the map and then start actually taking on the rest of the lake proper. You never really paid attention to the NPC quest? Are you missing out on a lot of... You're missing out on a good bit of story, and there are some items that are only attainable through following quest lines. Any idea how many episodes? 167. I mean, I'm at 20... What was my last one? 23 or 24? And we've only gotten through Stormvale Castle. I mean, if this right here is any indication that this was over 20 episodes, oh my gosh. It's got to be 150, right? I think 150 is probably a fair amount. It is really good. It is. And it's harder to break NPC quests in Elden Ring than in previous games. It's not impossible, and I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it is more challenging to ruin it. And I appreciate that. I would still like to see some sort of mechanic. I don't want quest markers or anything like that, but I'd like a mechanic that at least... Let me backtrack. I don't want a mechanic. You know what I want? I want better NPC quests. I want logical quests. I want quests that I can figure out, or when I'm shown the solution to an NPC and why they went to a particular area, I go, oh, that makes sense. I get it. Instead, when an NPC leaves, you just hope you stumble upon them again. Normally, they're in areas that you're going to, reach on your normal everyday travels, but some of them are just really pretty well hidden, like the crab guy. What is it, Boggart? He just, I don't know. I think that there needs to be some sort of storytelling that gives you an indication of where things are going. What level am I? 40. Broadsword, you watched my original blind playthrough as you were releasing and fell in love with Elden Ring through you. That's awesome, Broadsword. Thank you so much. I'm glad. Last year you completed your first run as a sorcerer and you're returning to strength build. Oh, fantastic. Love to hear it. William says, I've not completed that thought is what you haven't done. Most quest lines that are broken have another branch you get to go down. Fair, yeah. You haven't seen Boggart yet in the game? You've 100% this game twice and there's still things you haven't done? Absolutely, William. Oh, yes. I'm still discovering things. And I'm trying to write a guide, which is it's shocking that there's still things that go, oh, I had no idea. Yeah, fetch quests. I mean, there's still some fetch quests. You have what's her name? The Snake Queen. Raya? Is that her name? I don't know, but she wants her necklace. Gotta fetch that. International Jaguar, first chat. Well, welcome. What are your thoughts on what we know about Night Rain? We were talking about this a little earlier. I'm excited to play a new FromSoft game. I am nervous that it is heavily focused on co-op, even though I love co-op, and the idea of almost like an extraction type gameplay. I don't rush through these games. I just don't. No matter how many times I've played through a game, I still take my time. I get the loot, I read the lore, I think about what it is we're doing there, and it seems like in Night Rain, we're going to be encouraged to go from A to B to C to D as quickly as possible. So we'll see. But we're going to find out on Friday. And I'm very, very excited. I know some of you are just joining in. I'm sorry to say I am going to be wrapping up the stream here. This is a really good spot for me to start researching my notes and prepping and probably getting out to go play in the snow. But I'm going to schedule some more streams today. I'm hoping for 3. One is a guarantee. Friday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern time, which is a ridiculous time, but that's when the sessions kick off. I will be streaming Elden Ring Night Rain. Possibly with some other folks. I'm not sure. We'll work on the details there. But there will be lots of Night Rain streams this weekend if you're interested during the scheduled times. I also want to schedule a Monster Hunter open beta stream because I'm excited about Monster Hunter Wilds, and I do have some indies that the publishers have given me that I haven't been able to show off yet, and I'd like to do a stream showing those. So you're incapable of not looting every single item. Yes, shiny-itis. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Folks, this was an amazing turnout on this Sunday morning. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I learned a lot from you and just had a lot of fun chatting. Discord! If you're not already, let me throw a quick link in there just in case you are so inclined to hang out with us outside of the streams and videos. We'd love to have you. I never remember how to actually do this, so bear with me. There we go. Discord is right there. There you have it. We'd love to have you. Have I ever seen any of the Tarnished Archaeology? Yes, Broadsword. They are amazing. Yep. And Vibes for Jax, I definitely want to show off multiple builds once we get to the Academy. For sure. I know you've just joined. I'm sorry. We've been going for 3 hours. I am a little hungry. There's snow that needs to be played in. You know the drill. But there will be more streams this week. I'll get them scheduled. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. You'll see those notifications and the schedule for this upcoming week. Thanks so much for hanging out. And I will see you next time. And now I can finally do this.